has 815 horsepower.
What's up, everyone? You are on the Used 252 show. Scroll down, click that subscribe button, become part of this awesome community.
Guys, you wanted an opportunity to win yourself a Corvette? Well, this is your opportunity. Experience the thrill, the ultimate performance, and shift yourself into gear to buy some tickets. Let's go.
Howdy, folks. Here's a Saratoga Automobile Museum giveaway. This giveaway is a 2025 Z06 convertible with the Z07 package plus $20,000. This is an awesome giveaway to be a part of, and I want you to be one of the first ones to enter. Go ahead and get your name in the drawing before everyone else does. For you being a Used 252 member and subscriber of this channel and viewer, you get 50% bonus entries on your ticket purchases. Now, this 50% bonus entries only lasts till the end of this month, so go ahead and get your tickets while they last because this is a brand new giveaway. The way to get your tickets are by clicking the link down in my description or clicking the link in my pinned comment section. When you click the link, go to Donate Now to enter. You will see CGarner as my code that will get you the discount, which is the code you will see encircled at the top. Click on whatever ticket amount works best for you, whether it's the $25, $50, $100, $200, $500, $750, $1,000, $2,000. Go over to the right, put in your information, whatever information you want to put in that category. Then you will go over, click continue, and you just purchase your tickets to buy yourself your brand new 2025 Corvette Z06 with the Z07 package and $20,000. But I got a secret for you. The last winner that won the Z06 said he bought $500 worth of tickets 4 days in a row, and he ended up running away with the brand new 2025 Corvette Z06 convertible plus $30,000 in cash. So that's a secret that you can use when purchasing your tickets. $500, 4 days in a row, and that gives you a great opportunity to win this beautiful, brand new 2025 Corvette Z06 convertible plus the Z07 package. Let's go.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another episode of Used 252. And as you guys can see, a lot of cars in the background. I've always wanted to come here, and now that I live here, I get an opportunity to drive down the street and hang out. And as you guys know, my good friend Brinkofspeed always comes along, and we share a lot of experiences with things like this. As you can see, he's also doing his recording over there. So with that being said, as you guys can see, this is one of the first cars I've seen coming in here. You got the GTD logo right there, and good old buddy Mr. Larry's over there sitting down and relaxing as well. This is the Ford display. We got the Mustangs, we got the Broncos, we have the F-150s, we have the Lightning, and right now we kind of got a special early treatment to come in here and record a lot of the things without a bunch of people being around. So with that being said, you guys, let's go ahead and hop into the video and show you what the GTD has. And this is my first time actually seeing this car in person. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. Now, again, this is a Corvette channel, so don't be upset because I'm making this video and put it on the channel. We all love cars here, no matter what brand it is. Obviously, I don't own a Mustang, but I do believe this car is absolutely phenomenal. And it's one of those things where you have to talk about it because it's going to compete with the Corvette in some fashion, way, or form, whether it's price, whether it's a manual, whether it's the horsepower, whether it's suspension, whether it's the looks, whatever the case may be. Somebody that owns a Corvette also loves this car as well. So this is an opportunity to look at this bad boy and get a chance to see what it has to offer.
Do you think Corvette owners should sell their Corvettes for the new GTD? And do you think this Mustang will be a rare Mustang with the prices kind of plummeting like the Corvette?
One of the things I can say that I like about it thus far, honestly, is the color. The color is absolutely phenomenal, especially under this lighting. Now, the lighting could be doing something different to it. As you can see, the hint of blue lights that's kind of beaming off of it as well. It definitely stands out. It looks similar to the regular Mustangs in a sense. It does have a wider body. The rear wing is definitely massive, definitely different, definitely unique. It's weird because its rear wings are usually on the trunk, and now you can actually see it on the back window, kind of, which is very interesting to me. If you take a look, see how It's still in the rear, but it's still on the back here. That's different. That is absolutely different. I would love to know why did they decided to put it there than to put it in the back. Maybe because they put it on the trunk, it would be too far out. Leave your opinion down below why you think they decided to put it there and not to put it on the trunk. Oh, now it's spinning. Now I gotta work out. Now I have to work out because now the car is actually going around in circles. Well, that was perfect timing. But it is actually moving too fast. The Mustang don't usually run this fast, does it?
This one does. This one runs really fast.
Yeah. Anyways, back to the car. Wait, what is happening right now? This doesn't help my channel.
It's good for the B-roll.
I guess, but I'm trying to talk about the car and I can't talk about it. They're going to make it go around in circles. Oh, man. So the car has some carbon fiber, as you can see right here, which is pretty cool. The tail lights look the same as it does in most of the Mustang, but the carbon fiber is absolutely phenomenal. You know, we're about to go for a walk. You can see the Mustang horse, and I'm curious to know, again, how many of you guys are actually interested in buying this car that's currently on Corvette, still on the channel. I mean, it's a phenomenal looking car. So here's some specs of the Ford Mustang GTD 2025. It is street legal, but it says just barely. So if you want to take a look at that and read that, game-changing tech, street legal, track-ready supercar capability, and most importantly, Mustang soul. The first ever Mustang GTD brings all we've learned on the track to the road. Now granted, how many people are really going to be able to use this power on the road? I mean, not a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? It comes with a front splitter, rear diffuser, C-pillar mounted rear wing. So that's what they call it, a C-pillar mounted rear wing. It just definitely seems like this car has pretty interesting specs.
Why do you think new and used Mustangs aren't selling to this day?
Has 815 horsepower. The smartest and most powerful street legal Mustang ever developed. Well, there you have it. I mean, 5.2 liter V8, 815 horsepower is a lot of horsepower for an everyday car, everyday street legal car. I don't even know if this car is comfortable to drive on the road. I would love to know people's opinion on that because that'll be something that people will want to know because most people do drive their Mustangs every day. So there you have it. It definitely has this wide body. If you can see right over there where the air would go into, absolutely phenomenal. The calipers are red. The rotors are a decent size, but the rotors aren't as big as it is on the Corvette ZR1, which is interesting because this has a lot of horsepower. Although the Corvette ZR1 has more horsepower, this has a lot of horsepower as well. And you would think this would need bigger rotors due to the fact that it's front wheel, it has a lot of power in the front, more so than in the back. Still a rear wheel drive vehicle. Has 2 exhaust tips on the back, unlike the Corvette that has 4. Oh, this is pretty huge though. I would love to know what this bad boy sounds like.
Why is the market plummeting on the Mustangs?
The steering wheel definitely has a lot of buttons on the inside of it. Has a big screen. A lot of YouTubers will get this car at some point. I can believe that. Then you come around to the front, dampers. You have carbon fiber here, which looks pretty interesting. And it's weird because I really would think that it would do carbon fiber at the bottom, carbon fiber at the top, but it just looks like there's black plastic at the top and then carbon fiber at the bottom. I think Ford is kind of cheaping out on that because that doesn't really make any sense. This also has some swirls in it too, which is, it doesn't look good, but maybe that's the way they clean it up. This front hood is also massive, absolutely massive. I love the lights. It's kind of scary looking in a sense, like it looks menaced. So I really appreciate that touch for sure. I will say the wheels aren't that great looking to me. I think the wheels are hideous. I think that when it comes down to the factory wheels, they just do a terrible job. I mean, what's your guys' thoughts on the wheels? I think the 01 wheels look way better in my personal opinion. Way better. Factory companies do an awful job of coming out with wheel pattern for their cars, and I don't understand why. There are so many aftermarket wheels out here they can just steal designs from or patterns from or looks from and kind of come up with some idea where the wheels look better. I understand they have to try to keep something within the regulations of building the car and safety and weight and all that stuff, but a lot of these aftermarket companies figure it out. They should be able to figure it out too. That's just my personal opinion. What's your guys' thoughts? How do you like these wheels? Are they yay or nay? Leave your comments down below. There's also another side intake right here as well. Not as big as the C8 Stingray, but again, this isn't a mid-engine platform, so that probably makes sense why it's not as big. If you take a look and see inside the car, look in the back behind the seat. Most Mustangs have a back seat, but this one doesn't have one, so I'm kind of curious to see what that is, because there's normal Mustangs here, there's normal Mustang there, and those have back seats. But this is their absolute, supposed to be track monster with over 800 horsepower. So I'm curious to know how well this will perform at the Nürburgring and how many YouTubers who will actually get this car and want to keep it because it's something that probably end up being rare. I mean, only a handful of people will actually buy this car.
Now, with the Corvette market plummeting, along with the Mustang market crashing, will this GTD sell better in 2025 with its current market? Leave your comments down below, because the Mustang and the Corvettes are not selling.
The tire size in the back are 345, 30, 20. So that's a decent size. Definitely they have slicks on the back, if you can see right here. Yep, look like slicks to me. Then we go around to the front. And these are 325, 30, 20 in the front. So those are decent size as well. So it makes sense for these to have slicks on them, so that way you can actually keep this on the ground. But I'm curious, because Mustangs are notorious for being in car accidents, and it could be because of the suspension or the people don't know how to drive it. Can this car stay planted on the ground? I mean, we're already worried about the ZR1 not staying planted on the ground with 1,000 horsepower, and that's a mid-engine platform. Do we believe that we will be able to keep this planted on the ground on a track, at the drag strip, all of those things? So what's your guys' thoughts? Are any of you considering buying this car? What would you rate this car on a scale from 1 to 10 as far as looks? What would you rate this color on a scale from 1 to 10 as far as looks? The wheels, yay or nay? The horsepower, too much, not enough? Too much for a Mustang? And the other question is, what's your thoughts on the wing? I mean, I personally have never seen a wing come out on the rear end of the car like that. It's usually on the trunk. Do you think that's a good looking wing? Do you think that's a hideous looking wing? What's your guys' thoughts? You know, I just truly believe that this is, overall, my opinion, it feels like it's one of these similar Mustangs with just a bunch of add-ons to it to give it this beefy, mean, sinister look, which it does, but is it worth it? Is this Mustang worth the money? Is it worth the time? Is it worth keeping it because it'll be rare? That's a question I would like to know from you guys. And again, are any of you considering buying this car in the future? Because if you are, I would love to know. I'm curious to know what people think about this car. So leave your comments down below. Thank you guys so much. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, watching this episode. Again, I know it's not a Corvette, but I appreciate you for just tuning in and being a part of the community and watching it and just being a part of this absolutely phenomenal episode of Used Mustangs 25.